Hello everyone, welcome to part number 10 of the Super Metroid Let's Play walkthrough fun 100% major items thingy. So yeah, here we go. We are going to be diving on down to Lower Norfair because that is our next destination. We have everything we need to get in there. The question of course is going to be, can we keep our supers long enough? Because this many supers against Ridley would be, death, period. Otherwise, you need charge. We have charge now, so we'll have backup strats if we need them against Ridley, but I don't think it'll be difficult. I've beaten Ridley with way less super missiles in the past. It'll still take about like 60 of them, but we have enough normal missiles and power bombs to back it up if we need to. So I just kind of feel like doing things a little out of order. But we can still see what we have for these three major items here. Minor items. Ugh, why do I keep mixing up my minor and my major items? Come on, I got this. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go take on Ridley. We have more power bombs. That doesn't really hurt, but the power bomb drops have been very generous so far, so that's good. But it's also, an indication of what's to come, which means a lot more super missile drops are likely. As I explained, that's just mathematics, of your probability odds for what's going to be the next drop, casino model, and all that kind of fun way to look at things. Okay, let's see. So let's go down here. Let's check out these two items. Yes. Okay. And across we go at the very top of the screen. You cannot take me. Haha. Yeah. Super missiles. This is what we want more of. We cannot get over 100 of them, but we can get right up to 100. We can get 95 of them. We will not get more than 95, I can tell you that. And I know we're definitely skipping some of my least favorite minor items. See how we found two supers back to back? That's not simply random chance, entirely. It's the fact that there's a 50-50 chance on, getting missiles and super missiles. Basically, each of them is an equal odd. It might be like 40% because you have like a 20% chance of getting power bombs. So if you get a bunch of power bombs and a bunch of missiles, that means the next items are more likely to be super missiles than not. It doesn't guarantee it, it just puts the odds in your favor. So yeah, interesting stuff. But yeah, this room really sucks. I can just tell you that. I hated that room so much. Back when I was first playing this game, it was just a nightmare. I was getting eaten by like every single enemy, and it was just a nightmare. I also got to check out Super Metroid Impossible at some point. I think that game would be super frustrating, but with save states, I think they could be bearable. Now my hope is that in Ridley here we can find Plasma Beam, because that is what I want. I really want me a Plasma Beam. The reason I want Plasma is because then we can fry both Bot's Wound and, of course, Dragon. Dragon and I don't always get along. Like, Ridley and I get along a decent amount, He's a giant pterodactyl, I get it, I get it, Ridley, I get you, But Dragon, I don't get you. You kind of, like, suck. Now, you can take on Dragon with the right amount of ammo and all. It's just so satisfying to pull off this trick that randomizers make available, because normally it's so impossible, and it might still be impossible. It's possible that none of the three major items in Ridley will be, what we want them to be, but they could all just be E-tanks. They could, I think we have room for more reserve tanks, don't we? Let's see. Yeah, we still have one more reserve tank we have to find. So, it's very possible that basically, you get what I'm saying. It's very possible that these items could be trash and that we won't have Plasma going into, Bot's Wound or into Dragon. But I just really like showing off that trick, and I just kind of feel like doing things out of order. I don't think I really ever do bosses out of order. Like, I always do Kraid first, and I'm always, doing stuff like that. So I think it would be fun to try it out of order. I also think I'm going to try out this room. I don't really ever use this room either for getting to Ridley. I think it's this way. You go down this way, and then it's across the giant lava spiky room over here. So after you get through the recharge room here, which for once we don't actually need, after this giant spiky room, it's over here. Yay, giant spiky room. Space jump. So shoot up here, and then it's Ridley time. Rid the time, rid the time, rid the time, rid the time. Powerbomb, rid the time. Powerbomb, rid the time. Powerbomb. Okay, let's see, here we go. So dive on into the pit here. We do not need to pull off any tricks. We're going to be doing intended strats here. Or having gravity suit, you know, and then screw attack. So, here we go. I've never actually done lava dive successfully. Or unsuccessfully for that part. I just haven't tried it. I should try it at some point. Doing like an RBO run or something like that, that'd be fun. Not that I think I'd be good at it, I just think it would be fun to try out. This part can go a little longer. It'll probably end up being like 10 minutes or more. Because, you know, we're at like the 5-minute sum mark, which I think can be good enough sometimes, but I also like to show you guys more content, you know, it's more fun. Okay, so what do we got in Ridley? Clearly we're going to go fight GT first. GT can be fought a variety of ways, so GT stands for Golden Chorizo. We will fight him because I don't like doing that reverse green gate glitch. And so this fight can be tricky. He basically needs, you know, the best beam combo you can give him. So we don't really have the best beam combo. We have like 2 beams. It would be better if I had grabbed Ice Beam there, but I don't have Ice Beam, so let it go, you know. No Ice Beam, then I don't need it. I think we can just use Charge Beam successfully, and if not, you know, dying happens. But first, we can also grab the miner items. There are 2 extra miners we can get down here. It's likely, I would think, that one of them could be super missiles, and so we still want to get right up to 95 super missiles, so I can still afford to get 3 more super missiles. And it's power bombs. If you accidentally fall there, of course you have to circle back around. One time I actually fell there twice, and was like, no, so sad. Okay. Okay, here's Golden Chorizo fight. So, this guy is just Bomb Chorizo on steroids, basically. There he is. And he sucks, and he doesn't really like super missiles. He will grab your super missiles out of the air, and that's something. I think this will take a while with just the wave beam, but, you know, once our tanks if we get down to half health, I'll start using super missiles. I think I'll just do it like that. We have all the suits and everything, so we're doing the best we can in this fight, but, you know, still. So, if he takes our health down another, like 3 tanks, then we'll, switch over. I can grab the pickups there if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. It's not really necessary. I think we're making progress on him. Can't tell entirely, but, you know, that's just this fight for you. Okay, I think that's about time just to go, you know. So he'll grab some of your super missiles out of the air, but he will be hit by more of them. So he can't really grab them forever, you know, and with this method you can beat him pretty easily. That's the power of having a ton of super missiles. Okay. Now, one of the things, the reason I'm not concerned about my health compared to my super missile count is because after this room you get a, even if the next item's not an E-tank, it's a refill station right there. Because everybody, like the developers knew what they were doing by making this guy so tough. Okay, so we got more power bombs, which is a really unlikely drop. Spring ball, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I like Spring Ball. Spring Ball is great. Spring Ball is so great. Yay, Spring Ball. Spring Ball gives you the power to jump in Morph Ball mode. Which is, it sounds like meh, what is it, you know, but it's the best power. It's so good. I like Spring Ball. There are also some interesting Spring Ball strats in this game. A lot of people don't know what they are or know how to use them, but, you know, still. We also have grapple, so that's going to make farming really easy down here. And my hope is that the next item is going to be plasma, you know? That right before Ridley we get plasma, you know? We don't need plasma to fight Ridley by any means. And we're probably just going to use super missiles on him anyway, which is why I'm partially farming these up right now instead of later. But, yeah, so we might just be mostly using supers on Ridley, but if we get plasma, it would be helpful. And also, what I really care about it for is the, you know, next area where we go to Meridia. I want to fry those guys. I don't want Plasma to be like behind Dragon because that would really suck. Okay, this is the worst room in the game. I don't think it's actually the worst room in the game because I never come here until like I have all the things I want. I'm not a speedrunner. But if you have to do this without like high jump and without like screw attack and without like all your favorite items, this place really sucks because the vertical shaft and all the golden pyrites and all that stuff here. Also, if you do this right, you're supposed to jump into this room, you know, in a somersault, so you can use space jump immediately. I just usually forget to do that. Anyway, there's some convenient platforms here that they put here in case you don't have the upgrades. And that's one of the brilliant designs of Super Metroid, is that they don't require you to have a bunch of things. There are a bunch of ways to break the sequence and to, you know, play things out of order. Which is basically what sequence breaking means anyway, but, you know, over-explain stuff, it's fun. It's fine. Okay, we could check up there for the other miners to see for Ridley, but I don't think we need them. Okay. E-Tank. I was really hoping for Plasma, but we still have a chance that Plasma is right behind Ridley. And if it's not there, it could be right behind Botswoon. You know, if it's not behind Botswoon, then we're not going to be beating Dragon with that trick. And we can still beat Dragon without that trick. That's not really an issue, particularly when we have this many E-Tanks and Super Missiles. But it's not as fun. I don't really do the short charge approach, which looks fun. We might use the grapple trick, though, if we want to. Okay, come on. I also love to use the plasma trick on these guys, these like red key hunters. Kai hunters, I call them Kai hunters. Anyway, because look how much they take to kill, it's ridiculous. So, you know, it's way better if you can screw attack them, or if you can, as I said, the plasma X-ray trick on these guys is fantastic to pull off. Anyway, next time we're going to be fighting Ridley. It's going to be a pretty easy fight at this point, but anyway, tune in for this fight next time, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a lot of fun to do this walkthrough with you guys, so thanks again for watching. See you next time.